Hey everybody, Peter Sorensen here with Team Take Massive Action down here in San Diego at the Power Network Conference. Right here standing next to me is one of the legends of this business, Tony Rush, a guy I got to know personally. We hung out in Costa Rica last month, had a lot of fun. And Tony was sharing his story on stage. I wanted him to take a minute or two to share his story really. And particularly, you know, he's been in this industry a long time, had success in other businesses. Thought honestly when Empower started out it was going to be just a little fly-by-night deal. And he'll share that story further. I won't take all the thunder. But really, and how he launched this, you know, how long you've been in, how much money you made, obviously, and you know why people should really take a look at this and do this.
Right on. Yeah. Well, thank you, Peter. It's great to see you again.
Yeah, man.
Costa Rica was awesome, so I've gotten to travel the world with this guy already. So I got started in Empower a few weeks after it started, but I think I told you this story. I didn't come here for the money. I was in another business, and I thought this would be a cool way to learn some marketing techniques that I could apply in this other business, which it is, and we have a lot of people that come here to do that. But I didn't realize how close I was to being burned out because I was on the phone all the time, and maybe you're like that if you've been in other businesses before, where there's a lot of stuff in the industry that just hassles. I mean, beating the phone, chasing friends and family, nickel and dime commissions, and it just sucks. And I was really close to burning out. And Empower Network really saved my career because I was almost to the point of thinking I was going to have to find something else to do for a living. Yeah. Even though I was working from home, and that's what everybody wants is the freedom to work from home, but I wasn't having any fun. Yeah. So anyway, what happened was I thought, well, I'll learn some stuff at Empower Network about marketing. But what ended up happening is I started making money here.
Right.
So after like a month, I was making a couple $100s a day on autopilot, which I just thought was the most badass thing ever because I wasn't having to beat the phone. Within about 3 or 4 months, it was up to about $600 and $700 a day, and I thought, good Lord, if I were to actually pay attention to this.
So that's just, you got to the point a few months later, $600, hardly even paying any attention to it, really.
You know what I thought this was? I thought it was like one of those little schemy ClickBank products that's going to be like a hot deal for 2 weeks and then you never hear of it again.
Yeah.
So after like 4 months, I'm like, holy smoke. This
Not only is it around, but it's doing even better.
And it's growing like massive. And the thing about it was like my story was, I mean, I've got an impressive story, but what blows my mind is the number of people that we've talked to in that room this week that's never made any money doing anything, and they're having $100 days. And when you can show somebody how to make $100 a day, I mean, that will probably take care of their 2 biggest monthly payments. Right. Totally changes their life. It gives them all that belief back that they've lost over the years. So, oh, and I started with no list. Because I was in this other thing, I didn't want to confuse the few prospects that I had.
That makes sense, yeah.
So I started from scratch.
Yeah.
So I started from zero 3 weeks after they started. I made $61,000 personal net income last month.
Wow.
And I think we've done just like a hair under $300,000 in 10 months.
So just a hair under $300,000 in 10 months, started with essentially no list, your skills of course, and that's the power of this system, just like you said. It's not only the people making hundreds of thousands of dollars, but literally people, average people that have never made any money online, that are making $100 a day, that are paying their car payment, that are paying their house payment. And that's the success.
That's the deal. See here, and here's the beautiful thing, it's not just about having a system, it's about having a leader. Because ultimately, who you get started with, I mean, we try to provide a level playing field, and truthfully, it's a turnkey thing. You come here and do what we teach you, you're gonna make a ton of money. It really does work. But you can even make that process a lot shorter by partnering with someone like Peter and Take Massive Action, because that way you get the benefit of their experience, you get to dodge any of the rookie pitfalls that we all experience when we're starting something new. It's the smartest thing in the world. These guys can show you how to do it. I just can't recommend you guys highly enough.
Awesome. I appreciate that, Tony.
Right on, brother. Good to see you.
Man. Good to see you as well. Well, there you have it, guys. You know, like we say, take massive action. At the end of the day, you know, get connected with us. Take massive action, and we'll see you on the beaches and the pools of the world.
Right on. See you guys.